Hello everyone. Today we're going to make oven baked schnitzel. So let's start off with the ingredients we're going to need. We're going to need 2 eggs. As for spices, 1 teaspoon of sea salt, 1/4 teaspoon black pepper, 1 teaspoon of paprika, 1 teaspoon of cumin, tablespoon of Dijon mustard, 1 tablespoon of honey, lemon juice from half a lemon, 2 minced garlic cloves, and 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Now for the breadcrumb mix, you're going to need a 1/2 cup of breadcrumbs, and well, they say baking pan, you're going to need 1.5 cup of breadcrumbs, 1/4 cup of sesame seeds. You're going to need 6 tablespoons of olive oil or an olive oil spray, and that's it for that. So the first thing you want to do is preheat your oven. Turn your oven on to 220 centigrade or 420 Fahrenheit. I also have my chicken breast here that I have already pre-pounded and flattened out for the schnitzel. Actually, these were 2 breasts that I split, and I made 4 flat schnitzel fillets, and I pounded it out with the meat tenderizer pounder here, like so. Get them nice and flat. In the bowl, we're going to start with the 2 eggs. Here's 1, and that's 2. Whisk these up a little bit. A little bit because we're going to mix the other ingredients in. Now we're going to throw in all of our spices. Going to add in the Dijon mustard and the honey into the bowl. The lemon juice, the minced garlic, the 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and give all that a good mix. I always think about Julia Childs when she always talks about, well, when she used to always talk about whipping eggs, and she'd talk about how you have to whip them really well. Okay, we have all that mixed up. Now I'm going to put my breadcrumbs in a little container here. You want to line a pan with parchment paper, the olive oil on the parchment, and now going to add your breadcrumbs, your extra breadcrumbs that we talked about for the pan, into the pan. And your sesame seeds. Mix it all together. We're going to take each of these pieces of chicken and coat it in your egg mix. And then you're going to put that into the breadcrumb mix and coat it with the breadcrumbs. You can have a big bowl and put all of them in at once if you want to. Since I have a tiny kitchen, I work with small things. And shake. You're going to take your coated chicken schnitzel fillets and you're going to place them in this pan like so. It's a very, very easy recipe, very quick. And we're going to bake them. We're going to bake them in the oven for 15 minutes, and then we're going to flip them over to the other side and bake them for another 10 more minutes. So about 25-30 minutes total. And After we do that, when we flip them, we're going to spray a little bit more olive oil on them for the other side until they're a nice golden color. And then we're just going to place them on a nice plate with a little flaky salt on top and a little bit of maybe parsley or green onion, whatever you'd like to garnish your schnitzel with. So into the oven these go, and we'll see them when they come out. Now, turning them over after 15 minutes. Going to drizzle this side with a little more olive oil. And back in the oven for another 10-15 minutes. The easiest chicken schnitzel ever. And so our baked schnitzel has come out of the oven, and it's crunchy as if you would fry it, and it's very much healthier for you than fried, and it tastes the same. And there you have it, oven baked schnitzel. Just as crispy as if you fried it, and just as delicious and healthier for you. See you next week. Bye.